Mr. Speaker, I yield myself as much time as I may consume. I rise today in strong support of H.R. 4468, the Choice in Automobile Retail Sales Act, and urge all members to support its passage. America's economy is at its best when innovation, free enterprise, and consumer choice rule the day. This formula once made America a world leader in the automotive sector. Unfortunately, some key decision makers have forgotten that. Elected officials, government regulators, and auto manufacturers, eager to appease their liberal overlords, especially those in the Biden administration, need a reminder of that fact. It's troubling that this administration, in a faltering economy, would try to replace reliable, available, functional, and affordable transportation for hardworking Americans with something far less reliable, far less available, far less functional, and far less affordable. Under EPA's recent tailpipe proposal, 2/3 of all new cars being sold in America must be electric-powered vehicles by 2032. That's only 8 years from now. The American people did not ask for this. While the average price of an EV reportedly fell 22.4% in the last year in response to lack of demand and government subsidies, they're still far more expensive than a liquid fuel vehicle. There are also hidden costs, $500 extra annually for insurance, at least $4,000 for battery replacement, and that's the bottom, $1,200 to $2,500 for home charging equipment, and that's after you pay to rewire your home. Range anxiety is still a real concern. EVs need more frequent and much longer stops for charges. The average EV gets about 234 miles per charge, compared to 403 miles with a gas fill-up. Plus, cold weather, battery size, and towing weight can shrink battery range significantly. Any way you look at it, working-class Americans who need reliable and affordable transportation would take the hit from a mandate eliminating their options. This bill protects our constituents, allowing them to buy the automobile that makes the most sense for them. I urge support for H.R. 4468, and with that, I reserve the balance of my time.
Gentleman from Ohio.
Greetings, friends. You need to be aware of these major changes. In just a few weeks, the year of 2024 will begin, and several adjustments to government programs will also go into effect. A few of these changes will drastically affect SNAP, Medicare, and Social Security benefits for millions of U.S. households, but some lawmakers are pushing for legislation that will improve the programs and not ruin them. My dear friends, please do me a big favor and watch until the end of this video to learn more about the latest news in Congress. Also, every Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, please click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. SNAP is currently the largest federal nutrition assistance program, which provides benefits to eligible low-income individuals and families via an EBT card. This year, SNAP benefits increased, yet eligibility requirements also got stricter, following the announcement that the cost of living adjustment will rise to 3.2% in 2024. Many households will see a boost to their benefits. The maximum allotments are expected to vary across states, and unfortunately, a large number of Americans are seeing their benefits delayed. A new backlog in the state's food stamp program has left residents of Alaska waiting months for their benefits. More than 12,000 Alaskans have pending applications for SNAP, with some dating as far back as July. The state's Director of Public Assistance, Deb Etheridge, said on Tuesday that there are a number of reasons for the backlog, from office closures to poor weather to short staffing and computer system upgrades. But she said the biggest holdup is a federal requirement that was reinstated in October after the end of the federal health emergency. Before the interview requirement was reinstated, Etheridge said each application took about an hour to process. Interviews now nearly double that. The Anchorage Daily News reported in October that the new backlog is partially a result of the state's effort to catch up from an earlier slowdown that brought wait times to an unprecedented 11 months. Etheridge said her department has paused interviews for now and is working with federal officials on other ways to streamline the process. Senator Rachel May of New York has also announced new legislation to set a minimum for benefits for New York SNAP. Senator May's bill would increase the minimum to $100 per household. If a household is currently approved for less than $100 per month based on federal guidelines, they will receive a supplement from the state of New York to reach the $100 minimum. The legislation comes as dozens of state lawmakers signed a letter encouraging Governor Kathy Hochul to support a SNAP benefit increase. Throughout the early stages of the crisis, Central New York families benefited from emergency SNAP assistance, improved health outcomes, and boosted local economies. Earlier this year, those benefits lapsed, and households lost an average of $151 each month. Families who are in need again are struggling to put food on their table. Maintaining a minimum monthly benefit of $100 will help to prevent the federal reductions from resulting in greater food insecurity in the state of New York. This is critical in Central New York, which is a region with the highest percentage of SNAP participation in the United States. Also, friends, this Friday, President Biden will be announcing $8.2 billion in new funding for 10 passenger rail projects nationwide. This represents the largest federal investment in passenger rail transportation since Amtrak was created in 1971. The $3 billion in new federal funding for the Las Vegas to Los Angeles rail line is about a third of the total projected cost of the new Brightline West train line. The company touts the train on its website as the first true high-speed passenger rail system in the United States. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg told reporters the rail line is expected to carry 11 million passengers at its peak, and the total trip will take about 2 hours, which is about half the time it takes to drive. Other passenger rail projects that will receive funding include a Los Angeles to San Francisco train that will reach 220 miles per hour, as well as a rail expansion between Washington, D.C. and Richmond, Virginia. There is a years-long lag time between the project's funding and their completion, but the Biden administration hopes that the president's spotlight will help boost public support for Biden's economic policies. Well, my magnificent and most marvelous friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. Thank you so much, friends, for being part of this community. Every Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you, and have a wonderful and very blessed week.